Welcome. We're so glad you're able to join us as we celebrate 60 years of United Way in Iredell County. There's no way in a short video presentation we can capture all of the individuals that have made a difference to this United Way over its history. But we hope these few milestones will trigger some memories and show what kind of community has led this United Way to its success. I want to extend a special thank you to the volunteers on the committee that pulled all of these events together to celebrate our 60th year, and also extend a special thank you to Debbie Howell and Liz Burns, who went way above and beyond, worked a lot of extra hours to make all of this possible. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
"1954 was a big year for Iredell County. That spring saw the opening of Iredell Memorial Hospital, setting the stage for one of the most important partnerships for United Way then and today. Entrepreneur Andy Barker opens his own cowboy town called Love Valley. The Highway 64 bypass opens north of town, setting the stage for Interstate 40. The television set was catching on, and about half the living rooms in the county already had one. That fall marked the incorporation of the United Fund of Statesville. Growing out of discussions happening around the boardroom at the Statesville Chamber of Commerce, this marks the first coordinated effort to fund our community's nonprofit organizations. R.D. Shank Warwick, while serving as the president of the chamber, was the first secretary of the United Fund, leading the initial development of this all-volunteer effort. Our initial partners included the American Heart Association, the American Red Cross, the Boy Scouts, crippled children and adults, the Lions Club Fresh Air Camp, the Girl Scouts, the Salvation Army, and the USO. At number one on the music charts was Shaboom by the Crew Cuts. The initial campaign used the motto, "United Begins With You," and led to investments of $11,244 in our agency partners. Over our first 20 years, the campaign grew slowly and steadily. Joining our list of partners during this period were Aid for the Disabled, also known as the Happy Wheelers, the Iredell County and Troutman Rescue Squads, the Iredell Developmental Day Center, the Mental Health Department, Santa's Toy Shop, the Trainable Children's Program, and at the very end, the YMCA. Nationally and locally, the reputation and prestige of United Way were on their way up, taking advantage of the new visual technologies of the day to spread the message.
The best news that our town can get will happen here today. Hooray, we hooray! The news is good, it's understood, to help the most in the United Way. The kids, the old folks, be generous. Hey, put your name down, we give big in our town. Give the United Way today.
So dig this. One gift and you help people of all ages in a lot of good ways through your United campaign. Give United.
At our 20-year anniversary, our community has seen a lot of changes. Through the tumult of the 60s, Statesville had kept growing and now downtown was bustling. In 1974, we saw the first hot air balloon manufactured in Iredell County and the founding of the National Balloon Rally that continues today. Disco was all the rage, and at number one on the music charts was Rock the Boat by the Hughes Corporation. Your United Way had also grown. Edwin Hunter was serving as board president and Bob Gorley was campaign chair. Together they helped lead a campaign that invested $125,372 in our agency partners. Our next 20 years started with slow and steady growth, but beginning in 1984, the rate of growth accelerated dramatically. With this growth, we had lots of new opportunities for investing in services. During this period, we welcomed as agency partners Abusers Treatment Center, Big Brothers Big Sisters, Child Guidance Center, Communicare, Council on Aging, Meals on Wheels, Cup of Water, Daycare for the Handicapped, Elder Center, Exchange Scan, Family Violence Prevention, Fifth Street Ministries, Foothill Sickle Cell Anemia, Head Start Eye Care, Hospice of Iredell County, Iredell Developmental Day Centers, Iredell County Kidney Dialysis Organization, Jubilee House, Lifespan, Piedmont Mediation, and Ruthie's Daycare. We also hired our first full-time staff members during this period, and in 1984, we hired our first director, Pat Stewart. We also started the Iredell County I&R service in 1992 as a partnership with the Iredell County government and the City of Statesville, helping to connect people to available services in our community. Audiovisual technology was rapidly evolving during this time, and we were working to keep up with the growth. We went from slide campaign presentations, including this one showing our campaign chair, Ann Kelly, making her way around town to various agency partners, to nationally produced movie reels showing celebrity involvement with United Ways across our country.
The United Campaign can become not merely an expression of community will, but it's also a means of building the strength and future of our nation.
One of the things I think about this time of year is the annual United Way campaign.
You know, it takes a lot of support from a lot of people to keep any program running. And a program that's been running longer than Bonanza is your United Fund Drive. Every year, millions of people are benefited from their good works through your time and effort.
God's children, the working man, the underdog and the down and out. There are many, many little children down in the heartbreaking, hungry side of town. Come along with me and I'll show you some that don't know where their help is coming from. But we could all lead them to a brighter day if we could work together in a united way.
Good evening. Tonight I want to thank you for your participation in the voluntary agencies and programs that are helping to make America a more healthy, prosperous, and compassionate society. Last year, in the face of hard economic times, Americans gave and gave generously, even when it was hard to give.
When you give the United Way. Well, you get the idea, don't you? Give the United Way.
In 1986, United Way of Iredell County gave its first benefactor award to celebrate the lifetime service of a special individual in our community. Over the last 27 years, this award has shown a spotlight on some of the biggest stars our community has to offer. Please let me acknowledge each of our award winners. 1986, Glenn Chandler. 1987, R.D. Warwick. 1988, Bill Spangler. 1989, Costi Coutet. 1990, Francis Fanjoy. 1991, Ann T. Kelly. 1992, James V. Johnson. 1993, James L. Pierce. 1994, Paul C. Meach. 1995, T. Duke Williams. 1996, Dr. Ralph Bentley. 1997, Dr. Hannah Coutet. 1998, Samuel L. Black. 1999, Jim and Brucey Serene. 2000, Will Fanjoy. 2001, Joan Scott. 2002, William Merlin Jones Jr. 2003, Dr. Douglas Eason. 2004, Edie Williams Holland. 2005, Dr. Richard A. Boyd. 2006, David J. Meacham. 2007, William A. Long. 2008, Teresa Coutet. 2009, William J. Leach Jr. 2010, David R. Grogan. 2011, the Gordon family. 2012-13, Joel Mashburn. We have the great privilege of adding another member to the rank of Benefactor Award winners tonight. To announce our award winner, please join me in welcoming to the stage our President, Tracy Gibson.
The last 20 years has been an exhilarating ride for our United Way and country, with some incredible highs and some dark days. We welcome to our agency partners network, Habitat for Humanity, North Iredell Rescue Squad, Priority House, and Teen Health, which later became a part of the Boys and Girls Clubs. We welcomed some amazing people to our staff over the years. We kissed some pigs. And we lit candles, all celebrating the work made possible at our partner agencies. We danced around town. United Way purchased our first permanent home through the incredible generosity of Web Insurance and so many local donors. We grieved together when the towers fell.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now am found. Was blind, but now I see.
And we suffered together when the economic downturn forever changed the local economy and how we all make our living. We built on our local impact through the establishment of a community food drive benefiting 10 local community pantries. We had the great fortune to establish our first endowed giving fund thanks to the generosity of Frank and Linda Johnson. This fund gives us additional ways that interested donors can help United Way create lasting impact across the years. And just this last July, we officially became part of the nationwide 211 system, allowing people in need to find hope and help 24/7.
Dial or click 211 and get connected to a network of over 18,000 resources in North Carolina that offer care, solutions, support, and hope when you need it most. Dialing 211 is the first step to finding help for you, your family, or someone in need. Dial 211. Help starts here.
So where are we today? Let me show you today's United Way in a nutshell.
We are often asked, what exactly does United Way of Iredell County do? The simplest way to answer that question is, we help people. That's it. That's our one single goal, to help as many people in Troutman, Statesville, and Northern Iredell County. We help people from all walks of life. We help families, babies, kids, teenagers, moms, dads, elderly people, people with health problems like diabetes, obesity, or cancer, people with developmental disabilities, people coping with depression, abuse, and mental illness, people who want to make their lives better, people who want to help other people, people who need hope. How do we help so many people with so many needs? That's where it gets a little more involved. Here's the key. We partner with 20 local agencies to help 1 in 2 people in our community. Instead of focusing on one single cause or issue, we focus on dozens of them, helping the community as a whole. This way, one donation not only goes to the need that everyone is aware of, but also to those that are less obvious, but no less important. Help is available, whether it's needed to mentor a child, provide food and shelter to a homeless family, or keep an elderly person in their own home. As you can see, these services vary widely, but they're each extremely important to the people who need them. This level of helping is possible because thousands of people from across our community generously make donations because they know their money helps our whole community, including people they know, whether it's neighbors, friends, co-workers, family, or even themselves. The beauty is that the money raised here stays here in our community. And this is where it gets really cool. Just like all kinds of people support United Way, all kinds of people make the decisions for funding United Way agencies. That's right. 25 local people volunteer their time to review these nonprofit organizations in the areas of quality programming, governance, finance, and administration. Because of the commitment of these and all our other generous volunteers, United Way is able to be extremely efficient, keeping costs low so that more people can be helped. That's just part of what we do. United Way also issues grants to address new problems or increase funding for current needs. Right now, our community has us focused on mobilizing readers, tutors, and mentors, increasing physical activity levels among children and adults, and increasing the availability of safe and affordable housing. We administer the Emergency Food and Shelter Program, Family Wise, and NC211, the direct dial resource line to help people find the help they need. We also coordinate the United Way Community Food Drive, supporting 12 local food pantries. We partner with Stuff the Bus with school tools to make sure our classrooms have the supplies they need to be successful. That's it. That's United Way of Iredell County in a nutshell. We help people. We invite you to join us. And when you do, just look at the impact your gift will have across our community.
Before I talk about what the future holds for our United Way, let me make sure to thank everyone for the role that they played in what has been achieved to date. As I call out a group to which you belong, please stand, and if comfortable, please continue to stand. Please stand now if you served on the volunteer committee that pulled all of this together tonight. If you are a benefactor award winner. If you have served as a board president and/or campaign chair for the United Way. If you are a past or current member of the Alexis de Tocqueville Society. If you have served on the Board of Directors, Community Investment Council, or as a campaign volunteer. If you have served on the United Way staff. If you have ever donated of your time and/or treasure in support of United Way and our agency partners. Please look around you and help me to acknowledge what we have done together. While the work can't be summed up in any single number, we are very proud to report that over our 60 years, we have invested over $29 million in improving the lives of our friends and neighbors here in Troutman, Statesville, and Northern Iredell County. On behalf of the hundreds of thousands whose lives have been touched, let's give ourselves a big hand. In the end, what the next 60 years holds for our United Way will rely on exactly the same things that led to our first 60 years of success. Among the most important of those are the engagement and involvement of our community. This Saturday, we will kick off the 2014 campaign. I invite you to join me in supporting our United Way and our community. As we leave tonight, let our agency partners and the wonderful VPAC dancers usher us out with a big thanks for all you do.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. by the way. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Here come bad news talking this and that. Well, give me all you got and don't hold it back. Well, I should probably warn you I'll be just fine. No offense to you, don't waste your time. Here's why. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Hey, go! Bring me down, can't none bring me down. Your love is too high, it bring me down. Can't none bring me down. I said, bring me down, can't none bring me down. Your love is too high, it bring me down. Can't none bring me down. I said, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Hey, go! Bring me down, can't none bring me down. Your love is too high, it bring me down. Can't none bring me down. I said, because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Hey, hey, hey. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Hey, hey. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do.
Happy birthday, United Way! Happy birthday, United Way! Happy 60th birthday, United Way! Thanks for caring! Happy anniversary, United Way! Thank you, United Way, for 60 years of caring!
Happy 60th anniversary, United Way.